Right. Well, Bukele, president of El Salvador, the George Washington of the 21st century, as I like to call him.
It needs an update, mate, because El Salvador's saying it's legal tender. It's a big day, right?
It's a huge day. It's not just a huge day for El Salvador, it's a huge day for Bitcoin, and it's a huge day in the evolution of money.
Welcome back. Bitcoin now a legal currency in El Salvador. The country's president announced the move earlier this month.
My focus is embracing the properties that is Bitcoin and what makes it the most powerful monetary network on the planet, and helping El Salvador build the most inclusive financial infrastructure any country has ever seen in human history.
The business then from Stephen now here on SETI, starting with a pretty big day, in fact, for Bitcoin.
As of today, El Salvador becomes the first country in the world to accept the cryptocurrency as legal tender.
Salvador has become the country to watch in the evolution of Bitcoin.
Bitcoin hitting its highest levels since May, ahead of El Salvador's official adoption of Bitcoin as legal currency. That starts today. The move makes it the first country in the world to officially put Bitcoin on its balance sheet and hold it in reserves.
Queda aprobada la ley de Bitcoin.
Lawmakers in El Salvador broke into applause after voting to approve Bitcoin as legal tender on Wednesday, making the Central American country the first in the world to fully adopt the cryptocurrency.
Being a country like El Salvador actually make Bitcoin legal tender, I mean, that's an incredible milestone for this community.
Countries such as El Salvador looking at Bitcoin as legal tender, that's something that the Bitcoin community has been talking about for years. It's great to finally see it happening.
In El Zonte, El Salvador, you'll find the home of a financial revolution. Bitcoin Beach is testing a sustainable Bitcoin economy to show how financial freedom for many is possible.
Cryptocurrency is quite literally blowing up in Latin America. Why? Because of a visionary new scheme in El Salvador to mine Bitcoin using energy drawn from an active volcano.
The main significance of the El Salvador development is that we are seeing a government offer its citizens choice. And that's what crypto is all about, Brian. It's about choice. For the first time in our history, crypto can offer people a choice in the monetary instrument that they use.
Bitcoin, this decentralized money from volcanoes, it's just such an epic, badass thing. I love volcanoes and I love Bitcoin and I love the idea of combining those two things.
Silver lining. So it's great. El Salvador is the first country in the world to make Bitcoin legal tender. So technically what that means is all businesses access real money. So people can buy things even in McDonald's with Bitcoin. So this is a really bold first move for a Central American country.
We didn't take care of the beautiful idea that we create our own future, that we as humanity can do almost anything that we imagine. Our ingenuity, what separates us from other species. In El Salvador, we are trying to rescue this idea and start the design of a country for the future, using the best ingredients that makes us who we are, while using sensibility to find the best examples of ideas from history and around the world. I believe Bitcoin could be one of these ideas. That is why next week, I will send to Congress a bill that will make Bitcoin a legal tender in El Salvador. In the short term, this will generate jobs and help provide financial inclusion to thousands outside the formal economy.
So as of now, El Salvador is set to be the first Bitcoin country and the first country to make Bitcoin legal tender and treat it as a world currency and have a Bitcoin on their reserves. It's a small step for Bitcoin, but it's a giant step and a giant leap for humanity. And the fact that there are people that needed hope and they found it in Bitcoin, and this community's fought for this moment, and I wanted to share it with you guys, and I'm so proud of everybody in this room. And we got a lot of work to do, but I hope today you find solace in knowing that you helped those that haven't been helped in maybe 250 years.
So we were thinking of building Bitcoin City. There you have El Salvador, you have the geothermal plant. Well, close to there. The Fonsecan Gulf. And it's gonna include everything. Residential areas, commercial areas, services, museums, entertainment, bars, restaurants, airport, port, rail, everything devoted to Bitcoin.
So at the beginning, we will power the city with the old volcano and power plant, but then we will build a new one right next to the city. And the volcano will power the whole city and will also power the mining.
El Salvador, the first country in the world to make Bitcoin legal tender, is making Bitcoin history again with this epic move by President Nayib Bukele. This is a game changer.
Hi, I'm Natalie Brunell for Bitcoin Magazine, and today we're talking about Bitcoin City in El Salvador. The president of El Salvador, Nayib Bukele, just announced that the country is going to be home to an entire city based on Bitcoin.
After announcing Bitcoin as a legal tender back in September, the president of El Salvador announced an ambitious plan to build a Bitcoin city powered by a volcano.
The consequence for El Salvador by accepting Bitcoin is that they're going to become the greatest country in the world.
We came here to actually change things, to actually allow Salvadorans to have a better life, better economy, better education, and also to have economic freedom. And that's where Bitcoin comes in.
We are here to change the world. We are here in El Salvador to change the world. And we are ready to die on this hill. All of us are ready to die on this hill. Bitcoin is going to save the world, and it starts here in El Salvador.